Coucou mes puces, ça va?
Coucou mes pouces, ça va?
Bon, si vous êtes sur cette vidéo, si vous avez cliqué dessus, je pense que vous avez conscience de ce que vous allez regarder et de ce que je m'apprête à vivre dans 2h30. Je vais rencontrer aujourd'hui Perrie Edwards, Perrie de Little Mix, et filmer une vidéo avec elle.
This is the best day of my life. I'm killing myself tomorrow.
Perrie est à Paris pour la promo de son single Forget About Us, qui est sorti vendredi dernier, qui est un véritable bop, qui me rappelle Kelly Clarkson, mais aussi Katy Perry, encore plus explosif. Perrie fait partie encore parce qu'elles sont en pause du groupe Little Mix. Inutile de vous introduire à Little Mix. Si vous me suivez, vous savez que j'ai toujours été hyper fan de Little Mix, c'est mon girls band préféré, et pour moi le meilleur girl group qui a jamais existé et qui n'existera sans doute, enfin, on ne pourra jamais retrouver un deuxième Little Mix, ce sera impossible. En gros, j'étais à la release party de Cowboy Carter de Beyoncé, qui était organisée par Sony, et c'était trop bien. Ils avaient totalement privatisé le cabaret Madame Arthur, et on avait un touré mécanique, avec des activités pour faire des petits pins, badges. J'ai une veste d'ailleurs en jean, je vais vous montrer, où je mets plein de pins et badges, comme ça je vais vous montrer. En gros, j'ai une veste où je mets plein de pins, j'essaie de les collectionner, donc si jamais vous en avez, donnez-les-moi. Et j'ai décidé de total ego trip, mettre le pins avec à mon effigie à la Cowboy Carter release party quoi. En même temps, qui ne ferait pas le contraire? J'étais donc à cette soirée et soudainement, alors que j'étais en train de m'ambiancer sur Bodyguard avec mes amis, une personne qui travaille chez Sony que j'adore est venue me voir, m'a arrêté comme ça, en me toquant sur le chapeau. Bref, on va pas commencer à être gênant sur cette vidéo. Et elle me demande, est-ce que Perrie et Little Mix, ça te parle?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Ce à quoi j'ai, avant de faire une descente d'organes, répondu oui. Et là, elle me dit, trop bien, elle vient dans 2 semaines en promo à Paris pour son nouveau single, et on a pensé à toi, est-ce que ça te dirait de faire quelque chose avec elle? Je me sentais très laid de la situation quand on lui avait annoncé en Zoom qu'elle partait au Met Gala. C'était à peu près la même situation, sans faire de mauvais jeu de mots. Et donc nous y voilà, donc aujourd'hui donc là il est midi, donc je vais partir à 14h pour interviewer Perrie Edwards et faire une vidéo avec elle. Putain, c'est pas possible, j'arrive pas à m'en rendre compte. Et ensuite le soir même, donc ce soir il y a une rencontre qui est organisée avec les fans à son hôtel. On va pouvoir du coup échanger avec elle, écouter des musiques exclusives de son premier album studio. J'ai envie de crier, bref. Et j'ai donc fait la surprise à une de mes meilleures amies qui s'appelle Rita. Je sais pas si je vous l'ai déjà montré sur ma chaîne. Elle est méga fan de Little Mix et de Perrie. En fait, c'est littéralement ce qui nous bonde ensemble parce qu'on a quasiment les mêmes goûts musicaux. Et évidemment, quand j'ai appris que j'avais le droit d'inviter quelqu'un pour venir rencontrer Perrie, j'ai pensé à elle et je me suis dit, elle va littéralement se liquéfier, j'aime beaucoup utiliser ce mot, elle va se liquéfier sur place. Donc j'ai juste vous poster sa réaction quand je lui ai annoncé juste après et je reviens tout de suite. Ok Rita, j'ai une nouvelle à t'annoncer lundi prochain. Est-ce que t'es disponible?
Oui.
Lundi soir.
Oui.
Est-ce que tu peux deviner ce qu'on va faire? C'est genre iconique.
Mon mariage avec Nekfeu.
Non, peut-être pas autant. Tu veux que je te dise ou tu me trouves?
Je vais essayer de deviner.
Ok.
J'ai hyper peur.
Vas-y, dis-moi genre, je sais pas si c'est genre français.
Artiste féminine ou masculin?
Féminine.
Groupe?
Oui.
Qui est en solo maintenant?
Oui.
Perrie?
Oui.
Release party avec Perrie présent?
On va rencontrer Perrie. On va rencontrer Perrie. Bref, je pense que tout est dit de toute façon, c'est parti, on va donc rencontrer Perrie Edwards. Putain, j'arrive pas à me le mettre dans la tête. Et encore une fois, je tiens à le dire, mais merci à vous, aussi à Sony, de me faire confiance, de m'avoir apporté autant de choses. À la base, je filmais ce genre de vidéos sur Little Mix dans ma chambre chez mes parents. Pendant le premier confinement, c'était littéralement le même setup et pas le même appartement et pas non plus la même skincare visiblement. J'ai toujours essayé vraiment de véhiculer la bonté, la gentillesse, la bienveillance avec ma chaîne, mes réseaux, à travers la musique, tout ça. Parfois c'est mal pris, c'est normal, on peut pas plaire à tout le monde. Mais en tout cas aujourd'hui j'ai vraiment l'impression que c'est une journée spéciale pour moi et pour nous. Donc voilà, j'ai pas chialé même si I'm not that far from it. Mais je voulais vraiment prendre le temps de vous remercier et de vous dire que je suis super reconnaissant de pouvoir vivre ça grâce à vous. Et je vous laisse tout simplement parce qu'on va rencontrer Perrie Edwards. Hello tout le monde, c'est Khal Ali. Je suis aujourd'hui avec l'icône Perrie in Paris. How are you doing? I'm so happy to be here, just sitting next to you and having like 20 minutes to ask a question and to chat. I'm so happy, really.
Oh,
I'm
you're
so
literally
happy.
the cutest person I've ever met, I think, in my entire life.
It depends on the day, but today, yeah, I'm the cutest.
Today you're
I
very
guess.
cute. I'm
So
excited.
how are you doing?
I'm just happy to be in Paris.
It's been a long time, right?
It's been a while. I don't remember the last time I was in Paris.
Doing LM5 tour?
Maybe.
you think?
Oh, we had a photo shoot in Paris.
Okay.
And we stayed at that hotel where you can see the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I remember. It was
So
like
dreamy.
So how
So
do you
dreamy.
feel being in Paris for the promotion of the new single, So a Single Forget About Us?
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I'm very excited. Do you like it?
Yeah, of course, but we're
Yeah,
going to
okay.
talk about this right after, right? Little Mix was a group that I was a fan of course, but I've never like really listened to a lot of like girl groups. But Little Mix was very different, and when I started to listen to Little Mix like back to 2015, 16, I went deep down and I was like trapped in the Little Mix thing, you know?
Yay.
And so when I was living in Barcelona, I came back on the weekend in Paris for the LM5 tour. When I was living in Paris, I went to London to see the last show of the
my
completed tour,
gosh.
and I cried my whole
Oh,
heart.
yeah, same.
Yeah, I know, we
Oh
all
my
cried
gosh.
in the arena. Now that we are here today, I'm so excited.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
love
you
that.
released your first single, Forget About Us.
Here's the truth of it. I don't want you ever to forget about us in the front seat.
And I love it. It's so like spring, summer-ish, and
Yes.
also it's kind of like a power ballad, but not a ballad that much.
Yes.
So why did you choose this single to be the first one?
Well, Ed Sheeran wrote it first of all, so I'm like, well, he seems to produce all the hits, so why not? And I just fell in love with it. I thought it was so catchy and it made me feel really like happy and feel good. And then tweaked some of the lyrics to change the concept a little bit, which he was totally cool with. And then, yeah, production took its sweet time. Production took forever
Yeah.
to get right on
Okay.
the song. Because I'm just very picky as well, and I know what I
Yeah.
want to hear. But yeah, I'm so proud of it, and I'm so glad that we went with that as like the introduction to Perrie as a solo artist.
And especially because you were teasing it on TikTok, and I was kind of mad because that was the first time I was listening to this snippet on repeat, like when I was doing my skincare in the morning with my gua sha, and I was like, okay. And I was like, when is it going out?
I
need
know,
it.
everyone was getting so ratty with me from that snippet,
but-
like, lick some more, we're
But that
getting
was
bored
a
of it.
nice idea because it made like everything, like the hype
Yeah,
was
it produced the
growing.
hype, yes.
And I was so surprised when I listened to it on Friday because actually the beginning was not what I was expecting, because the thing that you teased was the second chorus,
Yeah.
and so the production was very like particular because it just goes
It
on and on and on, and then it
builds.
just explodes,
Yes.
and I loved it, to be honest. It's
Oh,
just
thank
so good.
you.
That's why I think that the sound fits you perfectly.
Oh,
'Cause it's like,
thank
I don't know, like sunny but also like emotional at the same
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
So
good.
I loved
Love
it.
that.
After like the hiatus, the announcement, we were all like waiting for new music, and you were kind of like discreet about it. Like Jade and Leanne started like to sign contracts and stuff, so I was super excited. And I was like, what is Perrie doing? What is she doing? And then you were like, I am building a studio in my own house. And I was
Yeah.
like, why? What is going on? And then because you took your time and stuff with EXO, of course.
Yes, of course.
And so how was it to like have this creative process but on your own and not with like Jade and Leanne?
It was very different, obviously, because when you're in a group, there's so many of you, and then there's writers and producers all in one room. So it's quite overwhelming, and there's a lot going on. And I didn't write an awful lot in the band. I wrote like on maybe a few of the songs, but
Okay.
not a lot of them.
Okay.
And then when we kind of parted ways and we all decided we want to try different things and go solo, maybe do different ventures, whatever it might be, I was just like, I'm happy to just chill for a second, because Little Mix was so intense for so many years.
Yeah.
And once I had Axel, of course, like you just said, I just wanted to be a mum and live in
Feel
the
the bubble
moment and
and-
not rush anything and not be like, I need to do something now, because it was quite scary, because
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
get it.
what am I going to do now with my life? Like, am I going to be a solo artist? Am I even going to get a record deal? I don't know. So I just took my time with it, and then I'm really, really happy with the timeline, because I feel like my label are the perfect label for me. So I like love them. They're like
Okay.
a new family.
That's so cool to hear that, because actually, yeah, you had like 10 years, 10 like
Yeah.
super fast years when you were like doing like albums and tours and albums and tours.
Yeah.
And now that you finally released the single, I was just like so happy. Because the album is ready, right?
Yes, it's finished.
Can't wait to listen to it. So the album is ready, and of course we cannot talk a lot about it because it's gonna be a surprise.
Yeah.
But I've heard that Ray's a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm the biggest like Ray fan.
Yeah, me
I love
too.
her. So how did it happen? Like she came in the studio and he said, okay, let's just. How did it happen?
Yeah, so we did a session together at my home studio, and she came in and we were just like messing around. Like she was on the keys and everything she was playing was just so beautiful. We were just messing around with melodies, and then we were just talking about just like girl chat, talking about, I was talking about Alex and my relationship and all these different things, and then basically girl talk formed into a song, if that makes sense. And it's quite football because it's called 2-2. It's got like football terms in there, kind of like as a nod to my fiance.
Very British, actually.
Very British, yeah. She's just insane. I was just sat there like, oh, I love you so much.
Like I cannot even measure the talent that she has.
Oh,
I don't know, like she's so good. Because you worked with her on Little Mix on the song on LM5, right?
Yes.
Told You So.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Was it?
I always Told You So.
I don't know. You're asking me. I'm like, I don't know.
Since we are waiting for the album, I'm going to play a little game with you.
Okay.
If the album was a like color, for example, and you will have to answer like right away and try to be fast. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay?
I'm not fast, but here we go.
It's okay. You can take your time.
I'm a bit slow.
Let's go. If the album was an animal.
Oh, tiger.
Okay, fierce. If the album was a flower.
Oh, a sunflower.
I knew that was the answer.
Did you?
Actually, yeah. I don't know. Like.
I bet you could answer this for me. You could do the quiz.
No, I want to be surprised.
Okay.
So let's continue. Don't avoid the game.
Sorry. Okay. No, I'm ready. I love it. Let's go.
If the album was a city.
I want to say London, just because you just said that my song 2-2 is quite British.
Okay, perfect.
So we'll go London.
And maybe because when I will go to London, I will listen to it in my headphones.
Yeah.
Makes sense. If the album was a Disney character.
Oh gosh, if it was a Disney character.
Like if you like Merida, you know, like the Scottish princess.
Oh,
like
yeah.
She could literally like listen to the song on her horse and be like,
Oh yeah, that's
I don't know, so maybe her or Rapunzel, I don't know.
maybe I was gonna say Rapunzel.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Makes
Rapunzel because her hair goes on
And like
forever
the grass,
and
and the
so
forest,
do
and
the
they can just
Smash
like
songs.
Okay, makes sense. Rapunzel and Merida. If the album was a part of the body.
If it was a part of the body,
Yeah.
the heart.
Of course. That was what I was expecting.
It came straight from the heart.
If the album was a color.
I would probably say yellowy, like orange.
Okay.
A burnt orange.
Kind of like a sunset.
Yes.
Okay. And finally, if the album was a cocktail.
A pina colada.
Oh, okay. So that's very like holiday.
I love
theme.
pina
Okay,
coladas.
love it.
Creamy and
Well,
delicious.
you told that the color was actually gold. So I have a little gift that I made because, of course, there's like pain au chocolat and stuff, but I did like a little bracelet. A single.
Oh my gosh.
So we can be friends forever. But I did it because I didn't have time, and I was like, okay, let's make the little gift. This is your first.
Thank you. Is this for me to keep?
Yeah, and
Thank you
that
so
was the
much.
colors I was expecting, like gold.
Like yellowy gold.
Well, yeah, like very
sunset-y
summer.
colours. You nailed it. See, you knew. You just know me very well.
It's very like
I
gold.
love it.
Maybe you've seen this, but there are a lot of like girl groups that are rising. I think like about Flow, for example, that
Yeah.
they're very, very super talented.
So good.
And so since you spent 10 years with a girl group, and honestly, to be fair, that was the most iconic girl group I've ever seen. And I'm being honest, but they know. So what piece of advice could you give to like a member of a girl group, for example, like the secret of longevity for you?
I would say friendship is key. Like your bond and your relationship is the most important thing, because you could have the best songs in the world. You could have the best people working with you. You could have the best team. But if you guys aren't a tight family, it's not going to work. You can't have any petty dramas, no arguments, no, this, that. No.
Okay.
You have to be a team. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Like communication is the key.
Yes, you have to
also.
communicate, you have to look out for each other, you have to love each other, and you have to want to see the other girls win. No competitiveness within. Otherwise, it's not nice, not good.
Yeah, I get it. I think that's why so many people fell in love with Little Mix, because there was this like kind of like misogynistic idea of like girl groups, they hate each other, they just want to shine on their own and stuff. But with Little Mix was so different, and that's why I went to London to cry when Between Us was playing at the end of the show, because it felt like a real friendship and like sisterhood, but also I don't know, it just taught me to maintain a relationship with someone, and even like when it's work, the communication and stuff is the key. So
it's the key, and
that's
people will see
perfect.
straight through it as well.
Okay.
People can see girl bands that don't get on.
Yeah,
I
and you
can't.
can feel it.
You can feel it.
the
It's like,
energy and
I don't like
yeah.
I don't know.
that's why I love Olympics. So, what's the biggest flex you have? Because you spent 10 years with them.
Mm.
You won many Brits. You did
Yeah.
iconic performances. Like
Yeah.
my favorite is the Woman Like Me one. With,
Oh,
the
that's my
pink-
favourite, the pink.
Oh, I know. Like with the little ponytail and when you were like
Like the sound
the
effects
end?
and so yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
So what's your
That was
biggest
so fun.
flex from Olympics?
Biggest flex. All right, okay. I don't know why when you asked me, the most random thing came in my head, and it was like at the record label they had like loads of different, I don't know, like things in the label. So it
Okay.
could be like a massive LED light on the wall or like whatever. And there was like a massive little and a mix, and it was
Okay.
humongous.
Okay.
And it was at the label. And they were like clearing things out to decorate, and I was like, "Can I have that?" And I took it home, and I've still got it in the house.
Oh,
In
did you
the
put it in a
summer room.
studio or in another
No,
room?
it's massive. So yeah, I pinched it, and that was that's the first thing that came to my head when you asked. Biggest achievement.
So
My
it's like
biggest achievement was stealing an LED light from my label.
putting furniture in my own house.
Yeah, it's epic
Okay.
though when you see it. It's so cool.
I need it as well, so if they ever made a copy, just send it to me, please. Thank you. For a week, you've been meeting a lot of fans. Was it like something you wanted to do for the
Yes.
launch of the solo career? To be
Yes.
fair, I'm very happy that that was a decision you took.
Yeah, I feel the most safe with my fans. So if it's a meet and greet or like I'm hosting something or I've got to stand up and speak in front of the room and I've got to hold the room, just anything, performances, you name it, I feel so much better when it's my fans there because I just feel so supported by them, like they are my comfort blanket in a way. So they just make me feel safe and I don't feel like judged or like
Yeah.
like they're not looking at me going like they're just like yay, do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it makes me feel
Mother.
good.
Maybe because also you just launched the solo career, but you always, like you had a fan base, like a
Yeah.
proper fan base that support you. So.
Exactly.
And are
So
you
I love
excited
them.
for tonight to meet the French fans?
Yes,
They're
I'm
all super
very
excited.
excited.
And do you have like a fav artist at the moment, like a favorite artist, someone you listen on repeat?
Ooh, who am I listening to at the minute? Obviously Ray. I
Okay.
listen to a lot. What is that song again? Penthouse. Have you heard it? Is
Maybe-
it Kelsey Ballerina?
I don't know.
We played the part 5 nights, but we were never there on the weekends, baby.
I've been listening to that
It's
a
like
lot.
pop or like folk?
It's quite folky country kind of vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you should also listen. I was listening to this song when I was coming. It just comes out and be like, it's Perrie, it's okay. It's just Perrie.
Oh.
Chapel Row. It's like, oh,
Hi puppy.
he's so cute.
Hello
Oh
darling.
my god.
You just stay there 1 minute, okay? While mummy finishes her interview. Is that alright? You got biscuits.
So cute. Hello.
I'm cracking up, he's just staring at us. Good
It's
boy,
so
you watch
cute.
from over there, okay? Oh my god, bless him.
I'm gonna cry. It's so
Sorry,
cute.
that's my
like,
son, that's Axel.
When everybody's telling that he's the cutest. So yeah, I was suggesting you should listen to Chapel Row. She's like a brand new like artist coming and she was at Coachella and this is amazing. It's very like Kate Bush, but also like very Madonna.
Oh,
so maybe
love.
You would
Okay,
like
yeah,
it.
that sounds like a bit of me.
I've discovered that you are actually, and I didn't know that, I don't know why I've ignored this information, you're a Paramore fan?
Yes.
Like Ella Williamson, I'm like the biggest Paramore fan.
Yeah, one of my first ever concerts was Paramore.
They're opening the leg of the Eras tour for Taylor Swift in Europe,
Mm-hmm.
and so many like young Taylor Swift fans, they don't know Paramore that much because of course they're part of the
wow.
new generation.
Yeah.
And so they would be like, but what should I listen? Like, what song should I listen before seeing like Paramore live? So my question would be,
Yeah.
what should we recommend to them?
Surely all the big ones, like all of the big
Brick
hits.
by
that
Boring
we would
Brick.
do. Yep, Misery Business. Crush, I love that one.
The only exception.
The Only Exception, yes.
You are the only exception.
What about, do you know what I love? How do we get here?
Decode!
Love that
Twilight.
song. That used to get
This
me in
was
my
our
feels. Love that.
Okay.
I love all of them.
I would
But
dream
that's
of.
what you get.
That's what you get. When yeah, the old ones, like the rock ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
they should listen to it.
And
And
if you go, I'm still
into you.
I should be over all the butterflies, but I'm into you.
If one day you're like, if you're doing a tour concert, please maybe one day cover a song.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really
I would be like just hearing you be like, I would be just crying.
Yeah, I would love to actually cover a Paramore
Okay.
song. That would be sick.
So now you have to listen to Paramore, okay? Perrie said it. You want me to teach you something in French to say tonight to the fans when you introduce yourself?
Yes,
So they'd be like,
please.
she speaks French.
Okay,
She's so cute.
yes.
Okay.
I'm really bad at that. It's my memory. I don't
You can maybe write it
take
down.
in
I don't know.
information very well.
Okay, so the first thing is like hello, it's like coucou.
Coucou.
Oh yeah, coucou. It's like coucou.
What happened to bonjour, salut?
It's
No?
kind
Is that not cool anymore?
more. It's yeah, it's
Not
still
cool
cool. You can
anymore.
still say bonjour.
Okay.
But it's more like formal, and coucou is more like you can say it like to your son like coucou. It's more like cute, like coucou. So you can
Okay, I
say
like that.
coucou.
I'll remember that.
Okay, this is easy. Coucou. And then mes puces.
Mes puces.
Yeah, it's like my fleas. I don't know why, but it's cute.
Are you
It's like-
making me say something?
No. It's like super cute.
Coucou, mes puces.
It's like coucou mes puces.
Coucou mes puces.
This is so cute.
Is that
okay.
good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can be like ça va, but
Ça va?
okay, you know what ça va.
Like, how are you?
Okay, perfect. So it's like
Ça va très bien.
perfect.
Coucou mes puces, ça va?
Perfect. If you say that
Mes
tonight,
puces, ça va?
I will be laughing so hard. So.
Okay.
I
Oh
can't
god,
wait.
okay. Are you sure you're not tricking me?
No, of course.
Okay.
They're all like here to say that
Okay,
this is
good. I
normal.
trust
This is not.
you.
No, I promise.
I'll see
You won't
it.
be cancelled tonight, huh? This is just gonna be funny. Like coucou mes puces.
Coucou mes puces.
Do you have something to finish this? To say that was so fast. I'm sad. But do you have something to say to the French fans? To I don't know for the album, the single, whatever. you
Coucou
want
mes
to say.
puces. No, I'm joking. I would say thank you for supporting me and being very lovely. French fans are just beautiful. And yeah, I just love being here. So hopefully I'll get to spend more time here.
Yes.
If you'd like to stream my music and download it so I can come back, that'd be great.
And please save it, Perrie in Paris, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank
We're so
you.
chaotic. Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh, honestly, I'm
But-
delirious already. I don't know what's wrong with me.
But thank you so much just
Thank
for
you.
this time. I cannot wait to see what 2024 is gonna be for you. And yeah, may you slay.
Thank
yeah, that's
you.
it. I wanna say.
Thank you.
And thank you so much. I'm so awkward. Sorry.
May you slay.
May you slay.
all
And
day.
see you soon, guys.
Bye.
Bisous.
Bisous.
Il est 19h. Je suis encore en train de trimballer tout parce que je suis pas rentré chez moi un peu de temps. Et direction le fan event avec Perrie et tous les fans. J'étais tellement euphorique et là je me dis bon, ça va être juste un moment de pur bonheur. Il n'y a pas de questions à poser, d'audio à vérifier, de caméra à regarder. Tout ça c'est vraiment purement juste du kiff. C'est un des plus beaux jours de ma vie, je suis trop content. C'est grâce à vous, donc merci. Et là, je vais rejoindre ma pote et je vais lui présenter une autre pote qui s'appelle Perrie Wesh. Et ce qui est ouf, c'est qu'avec ma pote, on s'est rencontrés ici, dans une agence où on bossait en stagiaire, c'était horrible, enfin des stagiaires. Et là, juste à côté, on va rencontrer Perrie 4 ans ou 5 ans plus tard, c'est dingue. J'ai rejoint la star. How do you feel?
Very excited.
De rencontrer Perrie. Moi, j'ai déjà rencontré Wesh. How do you feel?
I'm excited. Voilà, c'est toi.
You can hear it better when not in headphones. But I love that song so much. And Axel's always like, play Axel, and then we'll play it in the car. And like Alex would be driving, he'd be like, again, okay. And then we'll put it on, and every time he goes, that's Axel! And we're like, we know, we've heard it 10 times today. But it's like, he's so happy that he's on it. He thinks it's the coolest thing ever. I was listening, I was like, why is it so fuzzy? Or was that just mine? Was it fuzzy? Was everyone's fuzzy? Right, okay. Sabotage! Bonjour, ça va? Like, bien, et toi? Ça va très bien. Merci. Oh wait, I learned something today. What was it again? Was it Coucou-ma-pouce? Something like that? Coucou-ma-pouce. Is that right? What does it mean? Oh, so it is nice. I thought he was tricking me. You know when someone tells you to say something, you're like, ah, and then it's like something rude. But that's cute. Okay, I like that.